En drøm er glemt, og det regner. Jeg er her, og nu er stjernen bleg.
Hello vinyl freaks, it's the Danish record hunter here, and in this video I will tell you about a Danish folk rock band, and they're called Nemo, and they made one album here in 1978 called Vingeskudt.
Og vandets dunken i rørene.
Man, what an album. The first time I listened to Nemo, it was not actually this album, but the second one they did in 1979, which is called Lazy Teamer. And that one is more electrified. If I remember correctly, it's produced by Michael Brun, who was a member of like Thor's Hammer, Anaconda. I talked about the 7-inch in some of my earlier videos, and also he was in like the fusion band called Heavy Joker, and also he was in a Century System on the second album. But enough about him. He produced the second album, as far as I know, and also he played the guitar on it. So that one is more electrified. You can hear some guitar harmonies, and you know it's actually I listened to it because it's uploaded, you know, on YouTube. So I listened to it there, and there's some okay stuff on it. But when I listened to this album, the debut, now I could not listen to this record anywhere on YouTube or Spotify. Anyway, I had to buy the album. Also, it's a very cheap record to you know, find in Denmark. You know, it doesn't cost a lot. So I thought I will buy it and I will have a listen to it and see what this is all about. And I was just blown away, because this is like, it's a folk rock, but there is like this you know, the bottom end of the music. There's like some very nice warm bass playing on the record, and there's some drums there too. I think the record as a whole has some kind of like a prog flavored folk sound, you know. It's definitely will not call it prog rock, maybe folk prog or something, because there, you know, there's just something about like the beat of some of the tracks here. But what really blows me away listening to this record, it's the vocal harmonies, you know, those sensational vocal harmonies that you will hear on all of the songs. But I think the most impressive harmonies you hear on the first track called Søvnløs. Like that track just blows me away. There's like this part where the music slows down and you hear this big harmony, and it's just so well done and totally sensational. I have not heard anything like this record in Danish rock music. You know, it's not that I've been listening to a lot of folk rock. I started listening to a bit more folk rock and country rock too, because I had to like dig deep into the Danish rock music and get wiser about like the Danish rock heritage. And I think this is one of the best folk rock albums that I've heard from Denmark. I really think this is just like a little masterpiece, a very overlooked album. I don't see lots of people talking about this or praising it, and mostly I think it's because it's maybe it's forgotten, and also it has never been re-released. People don't, you know, most people don't know that this album exists. But it's just a beautiful record, and I can only recommend that anybody who likes like folk rock and stuff with harmonies, like maybe Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, then listen to this. It may not be completely like that, but cool record. So why shouldn't I just show you some samples from the record so you can have a listen and hear what a beautiful record this is. So let's have a listen.
Det var en juledag, og alle folk var ude. Det var en juledag, og der var solglimt i hver rude. Solen og den blide blæs kilder buskene i parken ligge. Restaurantens bedste gæst sidder nikkende med skum i skægget. Vi får skåret skråt tobak bag et dankeværk på havnens mole. Med et grin af en gal polak, der er bedstefar til min ven Ole. Du skal ikke se på hendes tomme øjnes tavse bøn. Hun skal bare gøre jobbet og få udbetalt sin løn. Du skal ikke lade dig røre og bevæge i dit sind. For Alfonsen tager alligevel alt, hvad hun kan skrabe ind. Hun kan ikke holde længe til sin branches hårde krav. Præludinen vil meget hurtigt lægge hende i sin grav. Så du må tage.
I hope you enjoyed a few samples that you heard, and yeah, if you like the record, man, it's cheap. You can get it for like maybe 50 kroners or something, 50 Danish kroners. I don't know how to calculate that, but it's not a lot of money, and probably you can find it cheaper. And also this is the debut album by Nemo. They made also the second album, Lasertimer, in 1979. I don't really think it gets anywhere near the brilliance of Vingeskudt. Also, Vingeskudt has those big vocal harmonies, like really, sensational ones. I don't think Lasertimer has that ingredient to the music. But that album is more electric. You will hear some guitar harmonies, I remember, on that record. So that's the cool thing about that one. And also why it's worth checking out that record. The third album was released in 1982. And that one, the musicians there, they're good. It's a little bit different, the band, at the time. And they're playing more polished AOR. soft rock. Even you can say there's some soft rock moments on this record and Laser Teamer, but you know it is much more commercial. The third one, the production is very good on that one, and just it's just too polished for my taste. Yeah, you can check that one out as well. I don't have the last two records in my collection, so I will not show a vinyl rip of those, but I will show a vinyl rip of Vingeskudt. You can have a listen to this in a day or two. I think that's everything for me this time. So if you like my video, please press like and subscribe. And also, I will make sure to upload a lot more videos like this your way. And see you next time.
Bølgerne slog ind. Er du med? Vi løb op til teltet, regn piskede ned. Vi lå der meget længe, da jeg vågnede var